said good to see you bro. Just got back home after holiday. Still going strong flex biceps emoji. At Shannon 6545 said hi G. At V.A.90 said Mitch waving hand emoji regular emoji. At V.A.90 said Natasha. Regular emoji sign of the horse emoji.
Yo.
And Shannon 6545 said BBK smiling face with hearts emoji. And Mitch Roberts said hi BBK90.
Alright. Hope you guys are well. I got to lock in here. I don't got a lot of time, so yeah. Let's get it.
At V.A.90 said up the Mitch took blue waving hand emoji regular emoji waving hand emoji. And Mitch Roberts said cheers mate.
Alright. Yeah. Damn, is that loud?
Anti-bug set Jerry's mate.
Cheers. Cherries. Ben!
Mitch Roberts said, "Consider subscribing to Cheese Channel, please, and hit the like button, okay?
What? What the hell?
Phantom Avery 6560 set AT.
David!
At Mitch Roberts set A Damon Flex biceps emoji. Phantom Avery 6560 set how are you today T.
It's very difficult things to define, famously, like concepts like good and bad, but we employ them all the time. Like, what is the difference between a murder just occurred and it's wrong that that murder just occurred? If you try to isolate what the actual difference is there, I think it has to just be an attitude. It's an expression, it's the way you feel. And so, the only thing that can be added by saying that something is wrong is the expression of that attitude. My name's Alex O'Connor. I'm the host of the Within Reason podcast. I think I'm best described as a philosophy YouTuber and former edgy atheist.
How emotivism shapes ethics.
Emotivism is an ethical theory. It's also a theory of language, really, but it belongs in this discussion around what is good and what is bad. Broadly speaking, people might be familiar that when it comes to morals, what's good and what's bad, there are kind of two schools. You have the objectivists who think that there are things which are good and bad, whether you like it or not, and there are the subjectivists who say it's kind of just all your opinion, you know, it's your preference. Some people like murder, some people don't, in the way that some people like cake and some people don't. Emotivism is more on this subjective side, but emotivism is something a little bit different. It suggests that when people make ethical statements, what they're doing is expressing an emotion. When you say that murder is wrong, you are literally expressing an emotional state towards murder. That sounds very similar to subjectivism. In the subjectivist framework, the phrase murder is wrong translates to something like, I don't like murder. A phrase like I don't like murder is a claim about my psychology. I could be lying. I could say I don't like murder, but actually I do secretly like murder. It could be something that I'm lying about. It could be true. It could be false that I don't like murder. It seems to be a claim about my brain, about my psychology, about my attitude towards murder. Emotivism is not that. It's not the reporting of an emotional state or an attitude. It is literally the expression of that attitude. It's the difference between telling you I don't like murder and literally going like, ugh, murder. Or just like pulling a nasty face. Or as AJ Ayer famously had it, going, boo, boo murder, right? The emotivist thinks that that is what's going on when we say murder is wrong. Meaning that these ethical claims are literally not the kind of thing that can be true or false. There are some kinds of expressions and statements that have what's called truth value. Truth value means that it can be true or false. So a statement like the sky is red has truth value. It's just that the truth value is false. Whereas some statements like commands, for example, go over there, doesn't have truth value. It's not the kind of thing that can be true or false. A phrase like I don't like murder could be true. A phrase like the objectivist theory that murder is wrong might be true. But for the emotivist, it's literally like going boo murder, which isn't true. It isn't false. It's just an expression. It's the same as me kicking my foot and going ow. Is that true? Is it false? Am I lying? Like, that kind of doesn't apply here. We're just expressing something. That's what the emotivist believes anyway. That's the broad position of emotivism. It belongs in this category of non-cognitivism about ethics, which means that these statements don't have truth value. There are cognitivists who think that ethical statements have truth value, and non-cognitivists who think that they don't. And emotivism is a form of non-cognitivism. So, for example, another non-cognitivist school is prescriptivism, which thinks that ethical statements are essentially commands. When I say murder is wrong, what I mean is something like don't murder. That's like the kind of statement that I'm saying. So it's not exactly expressing an emotion, it's giving a command, but it's also non-cognitivist because it doesn't have truth value. You're just sort of saying something that isn't true or false. Reasoning can be connected to ethical statements on an emotivist framework. There is this idea that if we're emotivists, then suddenly the possibility for all disagreement on moral issues vanishes, because how can you have a debate if there's no truth value? And that's true to a degree, and I understand the criticism. It's not so much a criticism as an observation. It might just be true that we can't do that. But a lot of people aren't satisfied with that. But it's way more restricted than people realise. A.J. Ayer pointed out in Language, Truth and Logic, he is the founder of this emotivist school. He points out that the vast majority of moral debate is not moral debate at all. It's debate about descriptive facts that we then apply our sort of moral intuitions to. So, for example, if you imagine a debate about guns in America, and people are having a back and forth, and one person says, well, did you know that if we criminalize guns, it would reduce the number of gun-related deaths by 10,000 a year? And another person says, yeah, but did you know that you haven't taken into account this statistic that if you get rid of good people with guns, then less people will be saved? And then someone says, but did you know that swimming pools kill more children than guns do? This is the kind of debate that we're having back and forth. But none of those claims are moral claims. Right? They're just descriptive, factual claims. They're statistics. You can go and test them. It's either true or false, right? Like, a lot of what we think is moral debate is actually just debate about descriptive facts, which, once those are settled, we then apply our moral intuitions to. So, for example, in the gun debate, one person has one moral view and another person has another moral view, and they're battling it out. But actually, they might have the same moral view, so to speak. For the emotivist, it's some kind of emotional expression. And so what might be the emotional expression? Well, suppose one person says, if we allow guns in society, innocent people are going to die. And another person says, but, like, if we don't allow guns in society, then only the bad guys are going to have guns, and they're going to kill innocent people, and there's going to be no one to protect them, so innocent people will die. Both of them agree. Innocent people dying. Boo. And what they're debating is a descriptive, like, truth of the matter as to whether, literally speaking, more guns, less guns, more deaths, less deaths, right? And so the idea that instantly comes to mind that we can't have any kind of reasonable discussion about moral issues, like, it's true, but I just want to point out that it's way more restricted. It's not like you can't have this kind of gun discussion. You can't have a discussion about, I don't know, about abortion and healthcare, and you can't talk about, I don't know, pick another pet moral issue, speed limits, you know, like, how can we have a moral discussion about speed limits? Well, we can talk about how many people will die, the statistics about increasing by 10 miles an hour and all this kind of, that's all just facts. And then we'll apply our moral intuitions. And I think that when we actually break down and isolate the moral element alone, we'll find that there is actually a lot more agreement than there is disagreement. That doesn't do away with the problem. The challenge is what is like, what if there really is disagreement on the moral stuff? What if two people genuinely just have conflicting boos and yays? And in that case, there are sort of two strategies. You either say, well, if you really broke those down further, you'd realize that everybody ultimately has the same emotional expression on fundamental ethical issues. Because we're all human, we all have a shared evolutionary heritage that will have placed within us certain emotional predispositions that ultimately will be the same if we just break them down far enough. The other strategy is to say, no, people do just have fundamental value conflicts, and that's just true. And that's just the way it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. Whichever of those you find plausible is up to you, but obviously the former is a bit more of an optimistic idea. I think people will be more attracted to that because it allows us to sort of say, well, everybody agrees that boo innocent people dying, and so, we can just act in accordance with that. But it seems more likely the case that that's not true. I mean, on that point, it's quite clear that there are people who do not have an adverse emotional reaction to innocent people dying, and so that can't be the most foundational ethical principle that we all agree on. But it might go deeper than that, it might be, that's not foundational. Innocent people dying cannot be a foundational ethical expression because it contains too many concepts. The concept of innocent, the concept of death, the reason why you might think, the reason why you might have that emotional reaction to innocent people dying, it can be broken down much, much further. If somebody thinks that their fundamental ethical principle is innocent people dying, boo, I can think of 10 situations off the top of my head in which you would be perfectly fine with an innocent person dying. It can't be that. It must go deeper than that. And it might genuinely be that if you actually go deep enough into people's moral emotions, they will ultimately, at root, be identical across the human species. And that at a higher level, when someone has an emotional reaction to something, that emotional reaction, you can't say it's wrong because there's no truth value, but you could say that it betrays a mistake that somebody has made. This is really interesting. Like, suppose you were really upset because it was raining on your wedding day, but it turned out it wasn't actually raining. You'd been accidentally watching a tape recording of the news forecast, right? And you believed it was raining and you're really upset about it. And I come over to you and I say, hey, it's not actually raining, right? And suddenly you're happy again. Those emotional states, the sadness at the rain and the happiness that it's not raining, they're just emotional states, right? They're not true, they're not false. They're literally just expressions of emotion. But I can still come in and give you information that will change your emotional state and literally convince you to sort of feel the opposite way, just based on the information that I've just given you. So in the same way, it might be that people have, so to speak, mistakes in their emotional expressions at a higher level, right? In the same way that you might be sad that it's raining, even though it's not really raining, somebody might have an emotional reaction to a surface level moral issue. They might be like, oh, I think it's wrong that, that gun law passed. But if you actually just explained the facts to them, they might be like, actually, yeah, fair enough. No, I think it's good that gun law passed. So you're sort of having this, what looks like rational discussion about moral issues, but all you're actually doing is discussing the fact. And it might be the case that if we actually made every human being on Earth consistent internally, emotionally, with all of their foundational emotional motivations, that there would be a lot more unity than disunity. But we don't know, because of course that experiment has not and probably cannot ever be done. I'm not sure there is a distinction between emotions and attitudes. I think these are essentially synonyms. Simon Blackburn disagrees with me about this. He's an important meta-ethicist. He founded a meta-ethical position which he calls quasi-realism, which is a kind of non-cognitivism about ethics. But he thinks that, for example, you can have an attitude towards something without having an emotional state, or being in an emotional state with relation to that thing. So you might have an attitude that, that thing is bad, or that you shouldn't do that, or something like that. But it doesn't mean that you're emotionally invested. I'm just not sure that that's possible. I think that to have an attitude towards something is kind of, literally speaking, to have a way that you prefer it to be. And I think that belongs in the category of emotion. But this is essentially semantics. If you want to draw out a distinction, you could probably do it and say that,
You know, an attitude towards something is something like your desire for the way that you want it to be, whereas your emotional state is the reaction you have to it not being the way you want it to be. Yeah, you could draw out some distinction like that, but I think that in practice we're kind of talking about the same thing. One thing that's important to point out is a mistake that people make. Emotivists don't think that wrongness or badness or something like that maps on to a pre-existing emotion, like disgust or like anger or upset. It just belongs in that category, but it's its own unique emotion. In the same way that anger is a little bit like sadness, but they're not the same thing. They just belong in the same category. They're just two unique kinds of emotion. Wrong is its own kind of emotion. It's unique, but it's still an emotion, you know? It just belongs in that category. So, well, why might we think that? Well, how do people talk about ethics? Okay, we talk about things being wrong, but when someone does something absolutely awful, like really, really bad, what do we say? Disgusting. You know, we say that's just disgusting, it's despicable. And the sort of emotional reaction just comes up in the face. Now, some people will say that emotional reaction is your reaction to the wrongness. Right, there is this objective wrongness, and you're having this reaction of disgust to the wrongness. I'm more inclined to say that the wrongness in its totality is the feeling of disgust. A great example for emotivism is the incest taboo. It's the most universal taboo that exists in human societies. Everywhere we look, there is a prohibition against any kind of marital or sexual relation with your immediate family. Some tribes, I think we found, have some interesting variants, whereby like you can marry your older sister but not your younger sister, you know, stuff like that. But across the board, there is some kind of incest taboo. It's quite easy to explain evolutionarily why this is the case. Like clearly there are all kinds of problems with inbreeding that will be evolutionarily deselected. But evolutionary explanations aren't a justification. Like I can also evolutionarily explain why people tend to be a bit racist. I can explain that in terms of your evolutionary biology, but that wouldn't be a justification for racism. That would just be an explanation for it, right? So I can explain why there is this incest taboo, but most people want to say that incest is wrong. Why? It's a famously difficult thing for any, at least secular ethicist to do, especially if you're some kind of utilitarian who thinks that the only thing that matters is the minimization of suffering. Oh, well, you know, because you can have disabled children. Few questions jump out of that. Firstly, what's wrong with having disabled children? Secondly, obviously you can control that. Okay, so you make sure that it's two women, or it's two men who've been sterilized, or a man and a woman who've been sterilized, or two men. Okay, well then it's about the power imbalances in a family. Okay, just control for that. Like it's so often we waste so much time on these irrelevant factors. You can literally just control for these factors. What's wrong with it? When it comes down to it, most people, if they search their inner experience, will either, I mean, the sort of enlightened rationalists will go, well then, I don't think it is wrong, you know? And okay, maybe they're right in being consistent there. But even such people tend to still feel uncomfortable with it. You know, somebody actually once put me through my paces on this, because I used to be a bit of a utilitarian, and I used to talk about this and say, well, I suppose I can't see anything that's objectively wrong with that. And someone I know, like, pretended that his new girlfriend, who, like, introduced her to me as, like, his cousin or something. And then, like, later on it became clear that they were an item, and he was just toying with me to see how I'd actually react. Because it's easy to say, oh, yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're still going to be like, what? Like, because it's so universal. So what's going on there? We just think it's disgusting. But it's like, gosh, no, I mean, that's your brother, that's your sister, that's your mother. It's like, that's all you've got, ultimately, when you break it down. And there will be people who say, no, you know, like, I believe in God, and God is enshrined into the moral law of the universe that this is wrong. Interestingly, it still doesn't tell you why it's wrong. It just gives you confidence that it's wrong. But fine, shelving that at least for the time being. Like, for at least the secular ethicists on that. Like, even secular ethicists will say, no, emotivism is wrong. Okay, well then try to account for what's going on here. Maybe you will just say that in this case people are just having an emotional reaction, and for homophobic person you've ever met. What do they say about gay people? They don't just say abstractly, like completely dispassionately, I think that is immoral. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. No son of mine. No. It's got this emotional component that everybody knows. Everybody knows about this emotional component that we have, but I think there is just the emotional component. I think that's what this ethics is. That is the difference between a father saying, my son is gay, as a matter of fact, and saying, it's wrong. I think if you isolate what the difference is between those two statements, is that in one case, he's feeling something in relation to that fact about the world. And it's not like another fact that he's adding on. There's only one fact there, which is that his son is gay. And the only thing that's being added on and saying that it's wrong that his son is gay is how he feels. You might remember that I said that emotivism is a theory about ethics, but really it's a theory about language. Like it's more about what people mean when they say particular words. And so, to say that when someone says, like, you know, the world ought to be this way, what they're doing is they're expressing an emotional state about the world. They're expressing their emotional reaction to the world. They don't like it, you know? And you can still make sense of what's, like, going on there. It's kind of like if we were looking for some food and I said, let's go to Wetherspoons. I don't know if you know what a Wetherspoons is, but it's a glorious pub chain in the United Kingdom, and you looked at your phone and said, oh, they're all shut. And I went, oh, okay. Like, I'm expressing a preference about how I wish the world were, you know? And crucially, I'm not just reporting it, I'm not just saying, you know, I wish we lived in a world where Wetherspoons were open online. You know, that would just be a fact about my psychological state, it's the expression itself. And I think that if I said something like, it's just so wrong that they shut early or something like that, they use these moralizing terms, that what I'd be doing is expressing an emotion. You can still say something like, you know, the world really ought not be that way, but the emotion just translates that language into the language of ethical expression. In the same way that, like, I don't know, you might translate when a lot of the time in like relationships with people, you kind of have to translate what they're saying. If your wife says to you, like, oh, you're back 10 minutes later than you said you would, what she's actually saying is, you know, stop taking me for a fool, like, you're lying to me and you're never on time and you're lazy. But it's sort of this, there's something more going on under the surface. It might even be a kind of expression of emotion. When she says, oh, well, no, it's just that I thought we could maybe, you know, get dinner together tonight. On the surface, she's making a descriptive claim about her psychology. I'm just reporting to you, I thought, I had a belief that we were going to get dinner. That's just a fact about the world. But clearly what she's actually doing there is expressing an emotional state to you. She's expressing her upset. But she's sort of disguising it in the language of truth claims about her psychology, right? And the same thing's going on with ethics. When someone says, I think that's wrong, what they're doing is having an emotional reaction to something and putting it into descriptive. I was always already just deeply suspicious of the idea that ethics is this. It's a very difficult thing to define, famously, like concepts like good and bad, but we employ them all the time. Like, outside of this kind of conversation, you know, if I'm a bit late to this interview and somebody says, oh, I just think that's really bad, that's really immoral that you were late. Like, without doing any meta-ethics, we all kind of get what's being said there. Right? Technically speaking, if I asked everybody in this room, well, what's your definition of wrongness? What does that literally mean? Do you mean that it causes suffering? Do you mean that like, people might have different views and whatnot, but like, on the surface level, we all sort of use these terms and we kind of get along using these terms and we know what they mean. So, I was just interested in the fact that it's a kind of lexicon that I was already frequently employing, but also deeply suspicious of the idea that there is this thing in the universe called, like, goodness. It just, like, like, where does it exist? How does it exist? Does it exist, like, in people, in actions? Like, can something even exist within an act? Like, where is it? What is it, you know? It's like, okay, well then let's start paying attention. I mean, this is not an uncommon thought for people to realize that this good and bad stuff is essentially it's just people saying stuff. You know, it's just like viewpoints and subjective preferences. But let's get more specific. What exactly am I saying? Because I use these terms. It's not like I'm using a term without knowing what it means. You know, it's not like I've just used the word obnoxious, but not knowing the definition of obnoxious. I know what I mean when I say these terms, right? But when I reflect on it, like, well, what is this good, this bad? I must mean something. So what do I mean? And that's when I sort of do this exercise of really trying to isolate the moral element. What is the difference between it's raining and, you know, it's bad that it's raining? What is the difference between a murder just occurred and it's wrong that that murder just occurred? If you try to isolate what the actual difference is there, I think it has to just be an attitude. It's an expression. It's the way you feel about that particular situation. And so the only thing that can be added by saying that something is wrong is the expression of that attitude. That's sort of the way of thinking about it. That's like that led me to emotivism, I think. It's hard to remember literally how I sort of first started becoming convinced by this, but I suppose I was convinced that there is no objective good or bad. I couldn't even make sense of such a concept. And once that's gone, it's not even like you're really doing ethics anymore. Now you're just trying to work out, okay, then what do those words mean? What is the reference for the word good? It can't be literally meaningless. It must have some kind of reference. That's what led A.J. Ayer to it in the first place. He had this whole philosophy about meaning in language. He thought that, like, statements could only be meaningful if they were either something you could verify, so like prove or disprove through empirical observation, or if they were just like analytically true, just true by definition, things like 2 + 2 is 4, something like that, or analytically false, 2 + 2 is 5. It's a meaningful statement, it's just meaningfully false. This philosophy, by the way, has completely fallen out of favor, this logical positivism, as it's called. This idea that statements are only meaningful if they are verifiable or analytically true or false, which means that any kind of statement which does not belong in that category it's not just that it's like wrong or false. Ayer thought it was literally meaningless. It was the same as just like going blah 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 or something. It just literally has no meaning. And so the big problem in chapter 7 of Language, Truth and Logic is, what about ethical statements? When I say murder is wrong, it doesn't seem like it's something I can empirically verify. I can't go out and like test with scientific experiments whether murder is wrong. But it also doesn't seem analytically true. It doesn't seem true by definition. It seems like I can meaningfully ask, is murder really wrong? And so Ayer's philosophy led him to this position where he either had to say that ethical statements were therefore literally meaningless. Again, like saying murder is wrong would be the same as just saying like murder is blah blah blah. Like just meaningless statement. But Ayer was like, no, it definitely means something. So if it's not analytically true and it's not empirically verifiable, then what do these ethical statements mean? Oh, well, they're expressions of emotions. They're not the kind of things that are true and false that we can test like scientifically or might be analytically true. It's not in the realm of true value at all. It's literally just an emotional expression. So it's meaningful in that sense, in a slightly different sense, that the literal meaning of the expression is just that, an expression. The biggest problem for emotivism is this so-called Frege-Geek problem, named after two philosophers. It's also known as the embedding problem. The reason for that is because it deals with this problem that when you take the meaning of a word or a statement and you embed it in the English language into a larger sentence, the meaning needs to stay the same. So if I say, it's raining outside, and then I say something like, I wonder if it's raining outside, so I've embedded that phrase, it's raining outside, that atomic phrase inside a larger sentence. That isolated element of it's raining outside has to mean the same thing. I'm now saying, I wonder if it's raining outside. And then it's raining outside. Or I think that it's raining outside. Or if it's raining outside, then I will bring an umbrella. Right? Like those statements, I will bring an umbrella and it's raining outside, have meaning of their own, and they retain that meaning when you embed them into a statement like, if it's raining outside, then I'll bring an umbrella. The problem for Frege and Geek is that with emotivism, if ethical statements are just expressions of emotion, that is, when I say murder is wrong, I literally mean something like do murder, then how can I make sense of a statement like, I wonder if murder is wrong? Like, what does that statement mean when someone says that? Because if murder is wrong just means boo murder, that would mean someone saying, I wonder if boo murder. But that doesn't make very much sense, because you're expressing an emotion and then saying, I wonder. It's almost like you stub your toe and you go, I wonder if, man. It doesn't make sense. That's not the kind of, it's the only way you could make sense of someone saying,
Hello. Next, and arguably just as important, I want to discuss echo chamber reinforcement, which is a process where members of a group repeatedly validate and amplify each other's interpretations, making those interpretations feel increasingly accepted, justified, and unquestionable. Throughout the interactions between Kingsman and the trio, CC repeatedly defends the hostile interpretation of Kingsman's behavior rather than moderating it as the team leader. His advice was framed as controlling or disrespectful, and this framing was reinforced rather than questioned. Zaza and Lucias's alignment with CC further strengthened this echo chamber, making alternative interpretations of Kingsman's intent increasingly unlikely. And this kind of reinforcement matters because once a narrative is
That last one was video game drama. That frickin' blew up, and like it had NBA teams commenting on it and shit. I started watching that video yesterday, but I figured I probably shouldn't just start in the middle here, so that's what that was. It's an interesting case study, you know, and I've actually talked to.
Hello.
I've actually talked to one of the streamers. You know, I'm a streamer. Talked to this one handfuls of times, and I never knew she would be the fucking villain for a whole freaking scene, dude. It's crazy. She was fine, you know, when I talked to her. Yeah, then like freaking she made it like an apology video, or it's like an explanation video, and she got like super ratioed. She had maybe 2 million views in the first couple days with 1K likes and like 90K dislikes. It was insane. Happened only a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month by now. So yeah, if you're interested, I'd look into that. It's pretty interesting shit. Pretty interesting shit. But I'm also just really into the video game too. So that's some side shit. I don't know what to watch. Yeah. let's chill for a bit and just follow along, you know. Follow along the sheet music and just get some inspiration. This is my favorite trombone player of all time, definitely. But I also met him, you know, like I never, obviously never met him. He died way before I was born. But I got into him before I really got into any other trombone player. So since then, you know, I've listened to a lot of newer players, or a lot of more players that are new to me, but, you know, still contemporary in his time. So yeah, there's something to be taken away from everyone. So I just have like an emotional bias because I happened to find him first, and that's really it. But I mean, not really first, but I happened to find him really early on, and he just instantly resonated with me, you know? Excuse me. So high. Notes are so high. So impressive, so exciting. One day I'll be able to do that so simply, just like he does. Like he would freaking he just always freaking bring his mouthpiece. You know, and this is what the best players do. This is what the best players do too. I only play like an hour a day, which is not nearly enough for getting to where I want to be, you know, as soon as I want to get there. So this guy would freaking just drive around with his mouthpiece and just buzz all the time. He'd just freaking always be playing. And I'm trying to develop that habit too. What? That's so high, you know. I can't do that. I don't even know what freaking note that is. So let's see, what is this? C, E, G, F. Oh, is that a high F? I can't even do it, dude. I'm like not even close, dude. It's crazy how freaking much you have to play before you even are able to get to that range. You know? It's freaking crazy. Man. It's not even worth trying right now. I'm just gonna burn my lips off. It doesn't even sound that high until you try it. Kind of, I guess. Goals. I just, you know, I gotta keep working. Gotta keep working and stay focused. This is what makes the world go round for me, you know. This is what makes the world go round. So on that note, maybe I should check out something that I might be able to learn a little bit. Not Misty, I want to do Cherry by him. I started learning it before I freaking broke my other trombone. So for the most part, it is. It feels like it's learnable. Like it's definitely at that threshold where I'm possibly able to manage something. Fucking computer's so far away from me. Hold on. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, da, da. So high. That's like his low range. What? Oh my god, man. That's a little bit higher than I was thinking I could do. Jesus. I gotta stand for these. I shouldn't be sitting ever. Sometimes I can play high, I just can't do it consistently, I guess. And then not nearly as loud or in tone as, you know, as normal, or like as a professional's normal, but I'm close, you know, I'm not as far as I feel like I am, for sure. I'm pretty close to like accessing that range pretty comfortably. And then once I'm able to do it pretty comfortably, then I'll be able to practice it, and then my tone will just get stronger as I figure it out, you know, and my lips just get stronger. But yeah, I am learning trombone. I'm definitely learning trombone, but not in the same way that anyone else would be, you know. I'm always learning. I'm never not learning, and I don't get anything from saying that I'm done learning. There's nothing I get from that. I lose a lot, honestly, thinking I'm done. What? Yeah, so we touch it a little bit. Show my lips how to do it, kind of, and then you do that every day, and then my lips are like, oh yeah. And then they'll be able to take that leap of faith and not have so much hesitancy as the days go on. This is what the song sounds like. So good. Ba, ba, This is why we practice every day, guys. I'm nowhere near where I need to be. This is why we lock in. This is why we lock in, guys. I don't have time. After 8 p.m., I'll have more time, I think there's a freaking inward bend as well on my slide. I'm wondering how I can flatten it out. I'm just gonna end up breaking this trombone too, so I'm like kind of scared because I broke my last trombone. And I was in tears every day. Yeah, so that's why I do this a bunch, is because I'm trying to fucking straighten out my fucking thing. Trying to fucking straighten out my slide all day. Hey, Emily. Yeah, so instead of obsessing over the slide, I'll just go back and practice some more songs that I'll probably be shitty at for a while. damn, my stomach got a burp. I want to do some karaoke today too, actually, Loki. Let's see. I'm kind of tired of Body and Soul. So I should probably play it, Loki. You know, some of the world's greatest play the same song for 4 hours straight. They played the same song for 4 hours straight, you know, until they absolutely knew every freaking detail, and that's why they're so good. Getting good is not, you know, it's not a freaking glorious sight all the time for for most people. It's boring for a lot of people, but that's why they're not good. My heart is sad and lonely. For you I cry, for you, dear only. Why haven't you seen it? I'm all for you, body and soul. I spend my days in longing and wondering why it's me you're wronging. I tell you, I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. I can't believe it, it's hard to conceive it, that you turn away romance. Are you pretending it looks like the ending? Unless I could have one more chance to prove it. Man, this slide. I feel like it's getting worse, or it's just me. Maybe I'm just expecting more from it for no reason every day. I have no reason to expect more, so. It's probably young me. I tell you, I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. Someday my prince will come.
Nashville Bill said yo.
We'll meet again in a way.
Nashville Bill said I'm fine.
What's good, Jimmy? How you doing? Not doing the things today. I'm just kind of doing my own practice. How are you?
Actually, Bill said I got a song for you.
Nah.
Actually, Bill said, oh man.
Yeah.
Actually, Bill said mid boo.
Mid. I guess I'm alright too. Nothing spectacular. I'm just fucking grateful to be alive, you know? That's all. No big deal or anything, but yeah, I'm alive. Not like fucking being alive is one of the most amazing things in the world that could ever possibly happen, you know? Getting better as the day goes on. I'll probably open up drum requests in like half an hour though, low key.
Actually, Bill said it's mid.
Wait, what am I doing? I already got my fucking guitar strap.
Actually, Bill said it doesn't get better.
For you? Why not? What would you need for it to get better?
And Mitch Roberts said, welcome, Jimmy.
Oh.
Actually, Bill said stuff. Actually, Bill said family issues.
You know the Lil Yachty fucking Lil Yachty gif? Oh, stuff, bro. Oh, stuff. Lil Yachty and fucking Drake with the Microsoft computers or whatever that is. Family issues? Oh, I'm sorry to hear, dude.
Actually, Bill said yay.
In all seriousness, I'm sorry to hear. I feel that on a personal level. And it's like, you're not God, so you can't really do anything. Is it like, or if you don't mind me asking, is it like, you think it's, like, you think that it can be fixed pretty, in the short term, you think? Or is it kind of like something that will last? Or like,
Actually, Bill said
Neither.
ask away.
yeah. Is it like, or I don't want to make you answer anything you don't want to, but is it like social or like a health issue or something, or a hiccup, or is it like a big like fucking roadblock, you know?
Actually, Bill said God can't bring back loved ones.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Hey, sorry to hear, man. I can get you a song later today, okay? I can get you as many songs as you want, so as long as, you know, not a lot of people are here. Probably not on
Actually, Bill said
guitar.
okay, Ty.
I'll probably just stick to bass and drums and vocals today. Yeah. Man, I'm sorry to hear.
Actually, Bill said BRP.
Yeah, can't do nothing really. We can't really do nothing about that. No worries, no worries. Do what you need to do. I'm learning how to fucking focus on me anyways, you know. Focus on the time that I have left. So I can appreciate the time in the future more.
Actually, Bill said 8 back.
Oh, okay. Welcome back. I'm all for you, body and soul. My heart is lost and lonely. Oh, I didn't even realize that sounded so bad. What the hell? I tell you I mean, I'm over you, body and soul. Why haven't you seen it? Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again, and away to his castle we'll go. All right, time to practice, gang. Wait. Day my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again, and away. Someday my prince will come. Someday. I want to sing. I haven't sung in like 5 days. Except for when I practice my songs. It's time to sing. Oh my god. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. Can't you see that you're leading me on? And it's just what I want you
And
to
Bill said sing BBBB.
do. I'm not singing that, bro. Don't you notice how
Bill said DLF.
hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. No. On or my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove.
Bill asks you with
I am
the
too
hand.
misty. I am the band, bro. I'm too much in love. Too misty. And too much.
And Bill said lol. And Bill said Shelby.
I'm dead ass though. Yeah, I was honestly planning on working on some of my songs, but you came around, so I was like, all right, I'll do a request later. Yeah, after I'm done doing karaoke, I gotta work on
And
some
Bill
drum
said
parts.
yo IGTG will you still me live in 2 hours?
I don't know.
And Bill said the asterisk.
I don't know. Enjoy yourself either way. You know, if I'm here, you know, if I'm not here. Thanks for stopping by, Jimmy. Hope you feel a little bit gooder. I know that's kind of a hard ask, though, so yeah, you know. I'll be here
And
probably.
Bill said okay, Saya, have a good day.
Alright, peace out, mommy. Take it easy. Take it easy, man. I don't know what to say. I also wanna mess with my EQ. Testing, testing. Oh, that already sounds gooder. Oh. I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. Then afterwards we drop into a quiet little place to have a drink or two. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I can see it in your eyes, that you despise the same old lies you heard the night before. No, it's just a line of you for me is true and it never seemed so right before. I practice every day to find some clever lines to say to make the meaning come true. But then I think I'll wait until the evening gets late and I'm alone with you. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the nights so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. Right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the nights so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yawn. I'll try it. This song's a little high for me. A little high for my voice. But that's okay. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say, but I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe yesterday. Why she had to say I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh, I believe yesterday. Told you I'm a romantic. I've been telling you. I've been telling you. I've been telling y'all. You're all like, we know. We already knew. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin
206.
if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. Some things Practice log, start date. Start date? That's cool. I don't think I've seen that word before, ever, actually. Star date. These are the sessions of the TJ. Oh, Enterprise, I see you. I'll see myself to the corner. I don't know what the heck. Hey, Kevin. Happy to see you, homie. I'll be opening up drum requests probably soon. I just wanted to fucking let out some steam, I think, and you know, like do whatever I wanted to do. I feel like I've kind of been burning myself out because I haven't really been. I have a lot of reverb. I just realized.
And Kevin Rickenbacker said sub T.
You know, so yeah, I can open up some requests later. And then I'll also try to be working on some originals. So, baby. Hey, man, I missed you. You got any freaking romantic songs I should sing? I'm all about those songs that make me feel like a swooner, you know what I mean? Is that what they call it? A crooner, I mean. A crooner. I mean, swooner too, but crooner. Yeah.
And
like
Kevin
being a
Rickenbacker
crooner.
asks Strawberry Letter 23.
Never heard of it. Let's see. Nice. I like your style, dude. You're like the only one that requests funky shit. You know what I mean? Or like soulful shit. And that's refreshing. And it's all stuff I've never heard too, so it's nothing but swag. It's nothing but swag.
Hello, my love. I heard a kiss from you. Red magic satin playing near too. All through the morning rain again, the sun doesn't shine. Rainbows and waterfalls run through my mind. In the garden, I see west purple shower bells
And Kevin Rickenbacker said thanks and love Guru.
pretty music I hear, so happy and loud. Blue flowers echo from a cherry cloud. Feel sunshine sparkle pink and blue. The playgrounds will laugh if you try to ask, or is it cool? Is it cool? If you arrive and don't see me, I'm gonna be with my baby. I'm free.
And Kevin Rickenbacker asks what's your favorite song to sing.
I'll think about that. That's a good question. I'll think about it after I'm done studying this. I'm also considering putting this on a list so I can study it more, and then maybe I'll dodge it this time. But I mean, it seems relatively straightforward. It's just like a thing for me if I'm like, you know, like my default, if I'm nervous, I freaking try to make a joke of myself, you know, and I really want to take this seriously. But it sounds relatively straightforward, which is nice. So I might actually be able to go for it. I'm just trying to see like if it changes a lot.
A present from you. Strawberry letter 22. The music plays, I set in for you.
That's like the whole song, right? I mean, yeah, we just listened to it. So, yeah, let's sit on that. I might be able to get to it later. I feel like I might. It might be better to let have some space between then, rather than just like playing it right after it fucking played. It might be more powerful later on, Thank you for the request, man. Thank you for the request. Thank you for letting me know about that song. Because I wanted to do something special or today after my drum request. And of course, you don't have to be here, but I'm really happy you are here because I wanted to ask the homies songs that I should like legitimately cover rather than like playing over a backing track because copyright sucks. And yeah, so I was gonna freaking make a list of some songs that I could do my own instrumentals to, interpret in my own way, and record it in my own way. If I feel like I want to change anything, I will. Tempo, chords, If I feel like I want to do anything, I'll do it. And then, yeah, so I'll definitely put this on the list for consideration. And I do want to do this, so it's like not a matter of if I'm going to, but like when I'm gonna, Because this song's chill as hell, and I like it a lot. And I probably don't think that will be the case with every single song that comes my way. So I can't say the same about everything, But yeah, I will definitely keep this, and I will probably work on it sometime within the next couple days. See what I can do. Cause fuck copyright. I was also thinking of freaking just like doing a series where it's like
And
stealing
have
other
written
people's
thinkers that maybe
songs.
do some backing tracks for songs you love doing, then maybe see songs you get requested a lot.
Dude, you're like I think you're like the only person that so far, literally like the only person so far that like asks about the the creator's interests, like my interests. You're really considerate that way. I appreciate you for that. Because everyone's just coming in with what they want, and I'm here to
And
serve.
have
I'm not here to
written thinkers
complain.
that like you get
But I've
women
noticed
requested
you're like the
50
only
times a
one.
week.
You're like the only one that is considerate like that, and that's really cool of you. And it's very human of you, and I appreciate you for that. Makes me feel less like a jukebox, So yeah. But yeah, ultimately, I am here to serve, in whatever way I can. That might be the best for my mood in the moment, because like and I'm asking for requests for sure. So it's all about like what it's all about my own emotional management and like what I'm asking from the people as well. But I've been doing this mainly to kind of see my
And
limits
Kevin
as well.
Rickmaker said I've been kind of isolated musically since I moved a few years ago, but I love the feeling of being in a band room, a collaborative feeling.
Bro, yeah, I've been considering joining a wind ensemble now that I got a trombone. I really miss playing fucking with a huge ensemble and like literally being a part of the machine. That's different, I've never been in a band where I wasn't the leader though, like where it's just like a couple of dudes or whatever. So yeah, I don't know, I'm like kind of over being the leader. I just kind of want to hang out, and then I do my own like solo project where I'm the leader and stuff. So yeah, I've never been in a project where I didn't feel responsible for more than just myself. And I bet that's nice to just really feel like I'm hanging out. I bet that's nice. But yeah, I think I don't know, maybe one day I will find some people that I can just chill with. Some band leader who
And
really wants
Kevin
to jam
Rickmaker
with me.
asks, can you play an original?
Oh, sure. Man, I want to like ask you questions now, bro. Like, You're crazy, bro. But yeah, no, you're right. I should figure out what the heck I want to do too for the backing tracks, and I've kind of been isolated musically since I moved a few years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you also find a group you can play with, man. Nothing like it. You know, there's nothing like the social aspect of music and like real-time collaboration. It's super special. Yeah, so I could play an original like acoustic and guitar and vocals. I could do electric guitar with like backing track. I could play drums to like old demos with other instrumentals. What sounds interesting to you? I could do whatever. I mean, yeah, maybe I could. I don't know. Yeah, if you want something else, or yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking. What do you want to? What do you want to hear? And then I'll think about a good song too. What is my favorite song to sing? It used to be freaking If I Ain't Got You. Maybe now might be
And Kevin
I Fall in
Rickenbacker
Love
said
too
whatever you
easily.
feel like. I like it all.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess you know, acoustic story is more intimate. And yeah, if I play drums, then I would be more of so in the writing mindset. I wouldn't really be in the performing mindset. So I don't think that's what you're looking for right now, you know. So I'll try to do something. Let's see, what is the song? I'm gonna unplug this amp real quick.
LOVEISDEAUTIFUL -D7L set kilo.
What up? What's up, love is beautiful. Damn, that's some crazy freaking hissing.
And Kevin Rickenbacker said I love is beautiful. Nice name.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I can give you
LOVEISDEAUTIFUL -D7L set man and KVIN.
maybe I can give you a couple or three choices. Cause I recently played my originals for like 2 hours. And I have a lot of originals, so you know, it's not like I played the same song twice or anything. I just kept going, and it went for like an hour and a half or something. So, I could
And
play.
Kevin Rickenbacker said about to hear an original.
Yeah, yeah. I could play my 7 or like 5-6 minute song. That's my hardest song.
LOVEISDEAUTIFUL -D7L set. Please play any romantic
Romantic.
melody.
I don't know if I have. Let me think. Do I have a romantic song? Oh, I guess I kind of do. Yeah, I think I might have like one. I think I just have like one, probably. That's like purely like positive. So I can do
Actually,
that.
a beer said yo.
What's up, Jimmy? welcome back.
Vacuum Abyss at WSG Impact.
We're doing some original, I guess. So, and I actually didn't play the song the last time I practiced, so this might work out. I don't think I played it, at least. And I'll fucking stand up. Yeah, so this is gonna be relatively rusty, but it'll be rawer because of that, I guess, because I haven't really...
Vacuum Abyss at Can I Give a Riff?
No. Sit back and relax, Jimmy. All right.
Vacuum Abyss at 8 OK.
All right. Yeah, so this one might be like my only romantic one. Last night. Can you hear that actually? Can you hear me okay? Before I freaking start. I'll do a different song to sound check.
LOVEISBEAUGIFUL.
Yeah.
Dash D7L said yes. And Kevin Rickenbacker said yes.
All right.
Vacuum Abyss at Long.
The hell is this? What the fuck? Whoa, where am I going? Last night you kept me up till 3 a.m. In my bed I'm tucked and dressed with you stuck in my head. Even when I'm thinking that I won't fall asleep, I wake up. Wait, fuck. I wake up every time with you inside my mind. So I'm sleeping on leaving. Fuck. I'm leaving my bed. Fuck my bed, 'cause I can't. Fuck me, man. Hold on. Let me try that again. Even when I'm thinking that I won't fall asleep, I wake up every time with you inside my mind. So I'm sleeping on leaving my bed, 'cause I can't. I've not much to do. I'm still stuck in you. Box myself again. So I guess I'll just pretend. What am I to do but stay in bed with you in my head? What am I to do but stay in you in my hand. Told you it's gonna be rusty. But it's crazy because if I just played it one more time, I'd probably do it twice as good. But I don't want to do it one more time. But I'm just saying, like, oh man, that's really all I'm saying is, oh man, you're gonna cry. Yo, I can make you cry if you want.
Matt Kevin
Loud?
Rickenbacker said, wow, that was great, man.
Thanks, thank you. Yep, what time is it? 7:03.
LOVEISBEAUTIFUL-D7L said,
Maybe one more, then I can. I want to attempt some drums on one of my originals, then I can finish with requests. Drum requests?
Matt Kevin Rickenbacker said that fingerings is wild while singing. I'm impressed.
Right? It's called fucking probably like playing the same riff over and over for 4 hours, like for a week, and then it's just in my brain. Erica?
At Beer 4444 AU said, bro, please play Erica by Herms Neal.
Yo, what's up? What's your name? I can't even fucking see. Beer 4444. Hey. Not right now. I don't even know how I would approach that on the guitar and the vocals, but if that's a drum request, I can do it later, if that's what you mean. Yeah, so I want to do one more original to kind of even it out, I guess. Do one more. I want to practice writing drum part, and then I'll open up requests, and then, yeah. I want to show you freaking my favorite song to play, but it's going to be really rusty, and it's also like a 6-minute song, so.
At Kevin Rickenbacker said, clapping hands emoji, clapping hands emoji, clapping hands emoji, clapping hands.
I might go for it, and we'll just call it a freaking sneak peek if I mess up so bad that I don't want to keep going, but let's see how far I can get, guys. You said it was kind of loud? What? Actually, I can just fucking check, actually. Actually.
At Kevin
Actually.
Rickenbacker said, let's do it.
Hey, thanks, guys, for everything, for listening and all that. Oh, wow, there's a good amount of people here. Hey, thanks. If I ain't got... Fuck me, man. Hold on. Let me try that again. Uh-oh. Hey, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice sound. I just want to bring down the bass here on that note. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, wish me luck. This is my hardest song easily. You know, yesterday people asked me, like, do my fingers ever hurt? Because I'm always fucking doing these crazy fingerings, you know? And then I first answered, I initially was like, no. And then I was like, well, like, there's one song that, like, still hurts me today, and, like, it's really hard for me to finish the whole way through. And it's also the same song that I almost quit guitar for because of how hard it was, especially in a live setting. And, you know, I wrote it. I was like, I only have one song, and it's a song I wrote that made me fucking feel like my fingers hurt. So, yeah, that's my preface. Oh, you're so nice. I got you, okay. So, let's reset the room a bit. Flying, don't be shy. The wind's so temperate, it's quite alright. But don't forget, you're your own person. Do you feel it? I can't decide if you are my assist. You are something else. My own close mine. I had been waiting for something else to push me off the edge so I could fall into the water and dive into the world anew and fervent. Waking tides took me out into the good life. How did I get here? On the shore of my I can't run to either side. All the ways to deep dive inside my mind. Try to buy time. Oh, what a time to get by, slow and patient strikes. Tuesday vibes carry me home. 'Cause I've no longer tears to cry, 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 cry. Will you
Kevin Rickenbacker said very nice. It's like self-reflection but in a conversation.
Yeah. I actually made it through the whole song, so that was kind of cool. Not sure why my camera's not working though. Not sure. Huh. This is unusual. 1 second. Fly.
Actually, Abyss said yo,
There
I
it is.
joined your Discord.
Hey, I saw that, Jimmy. Nice shit, bro. Welcome. I'm happy you could. Happy you could join. Just a heads up. I'm thinking I'll be ready in like 4 or 5 minutes. Assuming this freaking camera's staying still. Okay, looks good. Yeah, so I'll be ready. Oh, well, hold on.
Actually, Abyss said okay.
Okay. Yeah, 7:18. I'm still gonna do one more song I haven't done in a while, and then I'll be ready for requests, guys. So maybe like 30 minutes of requests. Be ready, be ready. I'm not taking any requests now, though.
Actually, Abyss said okay. Actually, Abyss said you're not all men. At Kevin Rickenbacker asks you play Jimmy. At Jumia Bear asks I play what? At Kevin Rickenbacker second instrument. At Jumia Bear said oh yeah. At Jumia Bear said guitar. At Jumia Bear said I got 2 vids on my channel with my guitar. At Kevin Rickenbacker said nice. At Jumia Bear asks boo. At Kevin Rickenbacker said bass. I've got a tele but rarely play it.
Okay.
At Jumia Bear said ow. At Jumia Bear said
Yeah.
nice. At Kevin Rickenbacker said
Let's see.
little bit
Let's
of
see.
drums.
Oh, what the? So this is hella demo quality. Alright, so that sounds okay. And I'm really hoping that there's just no lag.
Jumia Bear said
I don't think
play
there
guitar
should be,
mainly
but
and I got a trombone but rarely play it.
I hope there is not. Couldn't be, but yeah.
At Kevin Rickenbacker said I'd like to get to the point where I can record something and show an actual guitarist or drummer. At Jumia Bear said lol same. At Kevin Rickenbacker said oh that's cool, any brass just adds an extra dimension. At Jumia Bear said the brass does taste weird so. At Kevin Rickenbacker said rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Damn, is it laggy for you? Sorry if that was laggy. I kind of was just hoping that it'd work, but it was even lagging for me there. Wait, hello? Oh, I said, sorry that was laggy, or if that was laggy. Yeah, I was doing all the
Bill said it
overdubs.
sounded good.
Oh, okay, great. It started lagging for me, so that's why I stopped. I couldn't even hear for the last like 30 seconds. I was just kind of hoping I was on time. It wasn't bad. Okay, good.
And
Yeah,
Kevin
thanks, guys.
Rittenbaker said wasn't bad in the video.
So yeah, I feel good. Let's spend this last 30 minutes and get some requests in, guys. I know Jimmy wanted PPPP, or I don't know. Do you want that on drums or what? And obviously, I don't know how I'll do, but if you're okay with me boopy dooping, then I will definitely play the song for you. Because I don't know how well it will
And
be.
Bill said ooh. And Kevin Rittenbaker said that was a cool song, man. And Bill said PPPP. And Bill said PLS.
Yeah. I'll try. I remember this song was kind of crazy yesterday, so we'll see what happens. Excuse
And
me.
Bill said yep.
And, yeah. Anyone else just throw in requests? I will try to ignore the text-to-speech and do you a good performance. Also, no Baby Shark, dude. Fucking BBK yesterday. Fucking threw in Baby Shark doo-doo-doo-doo like a fucking, wrote a freaking 500-word essay in the text-to-speech. I could not focus. It was like in the worst song too, because the song was so spacious and so like quiet already. I had no idea where I was. I was fucking tilted, dude. I wasn't mad. I was just like not on it, you know. But no Baby Shark, guys. No Baby Shark, please.
And B.
All right.
B.K.
Arr, 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 arr,
said
arr,
he'll
arr, arr.
summon me grinning squinting face emoji. And Kevin Rittenbaker said Baby Shaw. And MVM. And Bill said Baby Shark do da do da.
めちゃくちゃベゴとステージ果てまでなぜ
And Bill said Meoru. And Kevin Rittenbaker said don't do Baby Shark now. FR.
All right, what's next, guys? That song was so loud at first, dude. I had it on max volume, totally unprotected, raw dogging it in my ear holes, and I forgot how fucking compressed as shit that shit was. It was like literally one just giant chunk of sound just thrown into my ears, dude. Hello? Hello? Oh shit, you can hear me, never mind. Well, okay, so yeah, I mean, drums are just a lot easier to jam them with because you don't have to worry about scales, you don't have to worry about melody. All you have to do is just stay on beat, and then usually the tempo is constant. So if I can do that, you know, I don't really have to think about song structure or key changes. So, you know, of course, I'll do better. Yeah, Tetris, the one and only Tetris.
どしてすぐ知ってしまうの都心で苦しんでしまっと更新で古い隙間超過悪くない興味で救い果てたんと長期で薬食べばと上品で古見た目暗号か関連によるそして古いパデラント工事決するインテレバンド都心で苦しいダメキャストは草生えるどしてすぐ見てしまうのどしてすぐ言ってしまうのどしてすぐ壊れちゃったらパラパラパラされる出しかかったショッピングモールの現代的商品どしかかったメモティホールの現役的ゴールオイルマッサージ100ボス足ゆずきゆずを添えてテテテテトテトテテテテトミストしてこんな目に興味がないこと本気じゃないもの全部後回しで知ってることは知らんふり私は終わって恥ずかしいこと知ってるやつらの記憶消させて迷惑かけてごめんねはね誰か助けて都心ですぐ惹かれちゃうぞ都心ですぐ惹かれちゃうぞ知りたくない知りたくない知りたくないタタラタラタラ都心ですぐ惹かれちゃうぞ直近で狂いさせちゃうぞ行きたくない行きたくない行きたくないバイバイフード選択ボール内心ゲームの配信ゲーム名刺交換の名刺シャッピンボールで信じるハイボール温泉旅行散歩でよっと食事好き早く生きてテテテトテトテテテトミスト完成周知チッチ外か外か忙しくて眠れないわ今日も誰か早くタグって気絶させてくれよ人生キャンセルキャンセル会話にぼんやりのスタグは私のせい私が悪いよそうだよ興味が出ても本気でやっても全部空回りで知らないくせに嘘つき私は終わって恥ずかしい過去知ってるやつらの記憶消させて迷惑かけてごめんねはね誰か助けて迷惑かけてごめんねはね誰か
@Aaron_Arnold set bro is multifaceted okay hand emoji. @Abyss at FR.
どして
Darren! All right, what's next? What's next?
@Kevin Rickenbacker asks the specials dash ghost town. @Aaron_Arnold set T. @Taryn_Arnold said, bro, I fell asleep last night, couldn't even watch you cringe at my spill.
This town is coming like a ghost town. All the clubs are being closed down. This place is coming like a ghost town. Bands won't play no more. Too much fighting on the dance floor. This town is coming like a ghost town. Why must the youth fight against themselves? Government leaving the youth on the shelf. This place is coming like a ghost town. No job to be found in this country. People getting angry.
Tried my best, Kevin. I tried my best for you. When I close my eyes, that's when you know I'm fucking serious, dude. That's when you know I'm fucking doing it. Alright. Yeah, Taryn, I can upload the VOD if you want. I don't know. I wanted to ask for all of y'all's consent too, because we kind of were talking about some heavy shit towards the end of that stream. So then your guys' names were there. So worst case, I could probably just upload the video of me talking. But yeah, I wanted to see what you guys thought about me uploading the stream as a whole. Cause yeah, we were doing some good talks, you know. We had a good talk yesterday. I think we had a really good talk. Oh yeah. All right, next we have potentially 3 more songs, guys. It's 14 minutes, 13 minutes left. What is please? Are you talking about uploading the VOD? I can do that.
At Kevin Rick.
Dealer's
at
choice.
Dealer's choice.
What? Holy moly. Wait, what? Okay, let me think. Damn, I wasn't prepared for this.
At Abyss said I said it before.
Did you?
At Taryn_Arnold said I don't know any rock, sorry.
Rock. Did you say Baby Shark? What'd you say? I summoned BBK. No, not the Baby Shark, bro, please. Oh, wait. What the heck?
At
Right.
Abyss at Darling Dance.
Okay. Thank you for repeating yourself.
At Abyss at Verison.
All right. And then I will do this next song then. I just thought of a song too.
Blurt it out.
For next song for Jimmy.
At Abyss at Wait.
We don't have time, dude. What do you want?
At Abyss at Version Asterisk.
What? Was this what you want? Jimmy?
At Abyss at NVM at Blurt it.
All right, I'm going for it, man.
At
Okay.
Abyss at Sure. At Taryn_Arnold asks how many cameras you got.
What for again? I have 4, but I only have three set up right now.
「
Actually abyss and so fire. Actually abyss and fire emoji 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 fire emoji. At Taryn_Arnold said okay hand emoji. At Kevin Rickenbacker said dang that was good.
Our song after this, guys. You guys can pick, and then I pick this one. You guys take too long.
And you will be said fine, I'll say it. And you will be said to. And you will be said rap God. And you will be said have fun that.
Look, I was going to go easy on you, not to hurt your feelings. But I'm only going to get this one chance.
Wrong, I can feel it.
It's just a feeling I've got. Like something's about to happen. But I don't know what. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble. Big trouble. And if he is bananas, as you say, I'm not taking any chances.
You're just one of the I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks their arms are long enough to slap box? They said I rap like a robot, so call me rap. But for me to rap like a computer must be in my genes. I got a laptop in my back pocket. My pinnacle walk when I hat cock it. Got a fat knock from that rat profit. Made a living and a killing off it. Ever since Bill Clinton was still in office. With Monica Lewinsky filling on his nutsack. I'm an MC, still as honest. But as rude and as indecent as all hell. Syllables, killaholic. Kill 'em all. This flippity, gibbity, hibbity, hip hop. You really wanna get into a piece and match with this rapidy rat pack and the Mac in the back and the yak backpack rap rap yap yap cat kitty gag nap. The exact same time I attempt these lyrical acrobat stunts while I'm practicing that. I'll still be able to break a motherfucking table over the back of a couple of faggots and crack it in half. When I realized it was ironic, I was under aftermath after the fact. How could I not blow? All I do is drop F-bombs. Feel my wrath of attack. Rappers are having a rough time period. Here's a maxi pad. It's actually disastrously bad. For the whack while the masterfully constructing this masterpiece. I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks their arms are long enough to slap box? Let me show you maintaining this shit ain't that fun. Everybody want the key and the secret to rap immortality like I have got. Will there be truth for the blueprint? Simply rage and youthful exuberance. Everybody loves the root for a nuisance. Hit the earth like an asteroid, did nothing but shoot for the moon since. MCs get taken to school with this music, cause I use it as a vehicle to bust the rhyme. Now I lead a new school full of students. Me, I'm a product of Rakim, Lakim, Shabazz, Tupac, W-A-Q, hey, Doc, Ring, Yella, Easy, thank you, they got slim. Inspired enough to one day quote, upload up and be in a position to meet Run DMC and induct him into the motherfucking Rockin' Roll Hall of Fame. Even though I walk in the church in person of all the flames, only Hall of Fame I'll be inducted in is the Alcohol of Fame on the wall of shame. You fags think it's all a game, till I walk a flock of flames. Off of planking, tell me what in the fuck are you thinking? Little gay looking boy, so gay I can barely say it with a straight face looking boy. You're witnessing a massacre like you're watching a church gathering take place looking boy. Boy, they that boy's gay, that's all they say looking boy. You get a thumbs up, pat on the back, and a way to go from your label every day looking boy. Hey looking boy, what you say looking boy? I get a hell yeah from Trey looking boy. I'm a work for everything I have, never asked nobody for shit, get out my face looking boy. Basically boy, you're never gonna be capable of keeping up with the same pace looking boy. Cause I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. The way I'm racing around the track, call me NASCAR. Dale Earnhardt of the trailer park, the white trash god. Kneel before General Zod, this planet's Krypton. No Asgard. So you be Thor, I'll be Odin, be floating, I'm be potent. Let off, then I'm reloading, immediately with these bombs I'm toting. And I should not be woken. I'm the walking dead, but I'm just a talking head, a zombie floating. But I got your mom deep throating. I'm out my rhyming noodle. We have nothing in common, poodle. I'm a Doberman. Pinch yourself in the arm and pay homage, pupil. It's me. My honesty's brutal, but it's honestly futile if I don't utilize what I do, though, for good at least once in a while. So I wanna make sure somewhere in the chicken scratch I scribble and doodle enough rhymes to maybe try to help get some people through tough times. But I gotta keep a few punchlines just in case, cause even you unsigned rappers are hungry, looking at me like it's lunchtime. I know there was a time where one side was king of the underground, but I still rap like I'm on my Pharaoh munch grind. So I crunch rhymes, but sometimes when you combine up here with the skin color of mine, you get too big and here it comes trying to sing to you like that one line I said. Oh no, back from the Mathers LP1 when I tried to sell, take 7 kids from Columbine, put them all in a line at an AK-47 and a revolver and a 9. See if I get away with it now that I ain't as big as I was, but I'm morphing into an immortal coming through the portal. You're stuck in a time warp. supersonic speed. Summer, you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and it'll glue to you and devastating more than ever, demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading. And I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off to be celebrating. Cause I know the way to get it motivated. I make elevating music. You make elevator music. Oh, he's too mainstream. Well, that's what they do when they get jealous, they confuse it. It's not hip hop, it's pop. Cause I found a hella way to fuse it. With rock, shock rap, with dot. Don't lose yourself, I make them lose it. I don't know how to make songs like that. I don't know what words to use. Let me know when it occurs to you while I'm ripping any one of these verses. The verse is huge. Curtains, I'm inadvertently hurting you. How many verses I gotta murder to? Prove that if you have as nice as songs, you can sacrifice virgins to. School flunky, pill junkie. But look at the accolades, these skills brung me. Full of myself, but still hungry. I bully myself cause I make me do what I put my mind to when I'm a million leagues above you. Ill when I speak in tongues, but it's still tongue and cheek. Fuck you, drunks. Satan, take the fucking wheel. I'm asleep in the front seat, pumping heavy D in the voice. Still chunky but funky. But in my head there's something I can feel tugging and struggling. Angels fight with devils and here's what they want from me. They're asking me to eliminate some of the women hate. But if you take into consideration the bitter hatred I had, then you may be a little patient and more sympathetic to the situation and understand the discrimination. But fuck it, life's handing you lemons, make lemonade then. But if I can't battle the women, how the fuck am I supposed to bake them a cake then? No mistake, it's a fatal mistake if you think I need to be overseas and take a vacation. To trip abroad and make a fall on a face and don't be a retard, be a king? Think not, why be a king when you can be a god?
Yeah.
At Kevin Rickenbacker asks what's that mean? At TG's said the stream okay. Also I wanna play video games, but does anyone want me to do a request before I take a break from music, cause I can. At TG's said, and I prefer to do some if you want to hear more. And Kevin Rickenbacker said I'm cool with whatever, about to go to bed probably. And TG's asks or I will sing karaoke too well and Iwo in a reset stream okay? At TG's said Aki Kevin, thank you for your company mans, I appreciate your curiosity man. At TG's said BR